There we go. Forgot I had it on push to talk, which I'm going to have to take it off of before we continue. But first off, welcome to another episode of Let's Play Hacknet. And I'm so excited. I've got a whole new overlay that you can see on the screen. You can see I got things above me, I got things down here now. You can check out my channel. Please remember to subscribe. And we'll get started in just a second. Let me just make sure my mic is doing what it's supposed to be doing. Okay, there we go. You should be able to hear me just fine now. Um, let's check one thing here. Oh boy, no wonder this is all wrong. So I had set up a chat box, and then because I had opened up another window, the way that OBS works, it like defaulted to another thing that I didn't want, but instead we've got our thing that should be good. There we go. So now I can see if you guys are talking to me, you'll actually appear on the screen just above me up here. So we're going to go ahead and just about to get started. Um, we're going to continue with our session. Here we are. Let's see. Continue with account. Okay. What were we doing before? I think we got something from CSEC. Let's check our Jmail. That's Gmail login. This CSEC assets. Here they are. So let's go here, log in. Excellent. Let's check out our contracts. So we got a lot of things here, don't we? What do we want to do? I want to do this. I want to compromise an EOS device. Let's accept that. This will be kept curt. A client has requested that we search the computer and devices of a given target. Okay. We'll handle the rest. Link, contract details. Registration ID, reply to CSEC with set ID. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Let's go ahead and get to work. We need 4 cracks. I wonder if this has a trace on it. What do you think? Maybe? Let's give it a shot. We'll start with SSH and then the FTP. Yep, there it is. Just remember registration ID. Oh, not enough memory to do that one. Come on, one of these needs to finish at some point. There we go. There we go. Now we're hacking in. Scanning network, nothing. EOS, scan. While we do that, we're gonna view the file system. So chat file. Nothing interesting, but we did find this EOS device. Let's go. We need to go to log, remove our stuff, and then we'll connect to the phone, which is here. Here we go. Login is admin. Password is, that's right, Alpine. Hold on. Studios. Scan the network and view the files. Just in case. So these, I actually got to this one before. I think those keys that you see up there, where my cursor is, I think they actually used to be codes for the game. Now they've all been used. I had friends try them all, so fortunately, I can't give any of you guys a free version of Hacknet, which is a really, really enjoyable game, but, say la vie. So we need AAX1BB7, is that it? I'm going to write that down. I got a piece of paper in front of me. I could do it with a note, but I'm going to be honest, I don't really know how to open that application. I could do this, and then that, but it doesn't add a note to the top up there. So just gonna adds it down here for me. Doesn't really help me. So boom, boom, boom. The ID. Okay, so AAX1BB7 and send. A new tool has been added. Theme changer. Okay, so this thing is pretty cool. So let's go here, log in. Oh, it's clicking next to it. Why isn't it opening? Sometimes I really do feel dumb. I mean, really dumb. Okay, theme changer. Here we go. SEP theme changer.exe. Great. Now let's use it. So it kind of gives us an idea of all the different ones. So like here's a white one, green, lavender, which is pretty cool on this side. And you get some interesting things here. My overall test is to see if I put a shell, can I see the shell? I can barely see it, so I'm not huge on it. What it'll do, just like this. Okay, there we go. Actually, we can just close this shell here. And there were a few other themes, so you can actually get a CSEC theme, which is like the white theme. I'm not sure if it's exactly the same or not, but well, now I'm kind of curious, so let's actually do. Can I just download the folder? Nope. Now, does it appear in here? It does. So here it is, this one, then we have a white one. They're exactly the same, okay. We're gonna stick with my blue one. I like that one better, I think. So let's get back to doing some contracts and actually hacking some people. Let's see, what else do we want to do? Want to track an encrypted file? Locate or create decryption software? Digital login tricks. Let's do the decryption software. That sounds actually pretty interesting. Somebody who knows literally zero about this world, the cybersecurity world. I'm curious. Let's accept this contract. I'm not even going to read the thing. I'm just going to accept it. It's just contract successful. I don't need to read that. DEC Solutions has recently finished their new DEC encryption suite. So we need to get the decryption software. Then we need to decrypt something that's on the drop server. Okay, well let's grab all of these. Crossroads, public, solutions, and we'll do this. We can get rid of that. And instead of closing this time, we're only going to X out the specific thing. So we need to find a method of decryption. Oh, excuse me. And, okay, so where was it? DC Solutions, here. That's, not an interesting web page. Let's probe it. Firewall. And 2 ports. It's hardly any security at all, isn't it? So we'll analyze it. Look, I don't even have a tracer. This is probably going to be really easy. Can we get it in 4 passes? Think so. Let's see. It's E N C. Oh wow. You know what it is? It's encrypt. If you're a security software company, you probably don't want to put your password as something like encrypt. And the worst part about it is it's kind of realistic, the game versus reality, because people do stupid shit with their passwords all the time. All right, let's just crack in now. I'm tired of sitting here looking at this subpar security. Unbelievable. We're just gonna hack in now. Replace index data security solutions with the worst firewall ever. Back. The worst firewall ever. Okay. Let's scan it. You can see it's connected to, it's connected down there to another server. Before we do it, let's just go into logs. Oh, they've actually got stuff here. Test build. Readme. Made you look. Bastards. Memo. New policies. Not interested. We're gonna remove our footprint and then move on. Okay, here we go. The mainframe. Now, hopefully, this is where they actually have some solid security rather than their web hosting area, because that was just embarrassing. I was embarrassed for them. So we're going to go ahead and get started now on cracking their mainframe, which honestly, it shouldn't be too hard. Uh, 5 cracks, it's probably traced. So hope you're ready, because we're gonna go fast. No trace again. Okay, never mind. I should probably just stop assuming that you know things are actually gonna end up being the way they're supposed to be. God. And what else after this? SQL. That's right. We need to crash their database. Corrupted, deleting, and unlocked. And we're in. Too easy. Again, we're going to scan nothing. Let's check for EOS devices, because that's what you do. I'm sure we'll find something in here, though. No devices, no problem. Staff, home. We'll come back to this. Let's check out the staff. Test build. Oh, you hear that? That was my phone. Anything interesting? Nope. Important memo, notes, needed in office. Now these are all encoded. You can see the .dec, decipher.exe, carry. So we're going to download that one, and then we're going to do some test decryptions on some of these files. We'll have to remove the files after we've decrypted them from this server. But once we know it actually works, it's the right one and all that jazz, we'll go and we'll do the rest of the contract. So let's see here, SCP, decipher, right. Nothing interesting. Like we thought you should do it with a password this amount of time. If it's critical, use your company ID on it as a password. So that locked. Basically, it tells you how to do it. So let's actually decrypt. Decipher personal notes. D true. A lot of information. And it's done. Gives us a source IP, actually. Encryption header is double encryption. Okay. We'll do the second one. Let's see what he's got to hide here. It's probably nothing. Might have. I don't blame her. I have also been. I have also seen my chiseled face on occasion. It is stunning. I should install more mirror. God. All right. Now this is a person I would like to meet in real life. Okay, let's go ahead and remove these files. Personal notes, layer2.dec. that one. Log. I almost always forget. Log. Go here because I actually forgot what I needed to do. Encrypt source.dec. Is it the Crossroads server? It's over here. I don't need to probe. I don't need to probe system. I can just get in. Wait a sec. Did he give me the password? What's my login? Reptile. Okay, I guess I'm going to hack the Crossroads server for whatever reason. I should just be able to log into it. I am part of their group or hacktivists or whatever they are. I don't know. Scanning the network, nothing. Yes, probably nothing. Check our files here. Screenplay, screenplay. So this is the one we need to do. So let's go ahead and decipher, encrypt. Boom. Source IP. We got it. So .cs. Great. Okay. So we'll download that actually. Encrypt source.ces. And then we're going to remove that file. We're gonna end up uploading to another server anyways, but you know it's better to be safe. So upload slash home slash encrypt source. Gonna upload anytime soon. Please. Done. Finally. Holy crap. Okay, it's done. So let's reply, hit send. Session shade. Session. God, my speech impediment. I love it. So we're at 80 out of 100. That's not bad. Let's go back, log in. Contract listing. Tracked an encrypted file. Maybe I'll actually read the instructions this time as opposed to just kind of doing my own thing. Store the IP they were encoded at. Is the encoded headers, presumably for debug purposes or something, but to us it looks like wide open security vulnerability. Oh. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? We have no idea what the password for it is. So first step, find a way to read these headers. We had a bit, dig around. I love the guy's computer name, Joseph Scott's Battle Station. You know, I just named my computers after AIs, so you know, everybody's got their own thing, right? I know which three I want to do. Run all three at the same time and have enough RAM to do it. God. I always feel so tired, and I never feel like I can drink enough coffee to counteract it or anything. It sucks, but at least I get to drink the coffee. I love it. I've got a blend that's already peppermint. I know I'm one of those people that it's barely even November and already I'm ready for the Christmas crap. It's my holiday. My family's, theirs is Halloween. Mine, it's Christmas. So I'm excited. Let's scan our network here. Nothing's connected. Here we are. Okay. So this program is probably what we want. Let's download it. And then watch this. Oops. I love the interface in this game. Headers, Cypher do not share. Source IP is that. Great. It's fantastic. What was my job? Oh, okay. So now that I've downloaded it, I'm okay. That's what I needed to do. We're just going to delete our little history of having been there, and then we're going to get back to work. We're going to disconnect from Joseph Scott's battle station. We're going to go ahead and reply to that Jmail. It's an email, whatever. Reply, send, and we move on. C second code I.dec, so nobody would mess with it. Read the headers, find out it's coded, track the password down, reply the password in the email, and they'll take care of the rest. Sure, no problem. So I remember saying this one, or is it? It's here. So let's go ahead and do it. Let's get the header. That's our IP. Here we are. We need to get the password. Finally. Not enough memory. I need something to finish so I can do my command. There we go. Come on. I'm gonna have plenty of time. Plenty of time. And we're in. Scan the network. Nothing. EOS. Scan. While we file the system work logs. I don't remember what the file was called. Here it is. Passwords beep beep. Remember that. Beep beep. No spaces. Okay, here we are. Hope you remembered. Because I have The memory of a goldfish. I mean, it is so bad. I sometimes forget what I had for breakfast. Using an expression to describe an expression or explain it, that's pretty bad. I actually have trouble remembering things that I've done or said. It's pretty terrible. Contract was successful, which is good. Now we know the password, and I'm curious. Aren't you curious what that file has in it? Let's go and take a look. Decipher csec beep beep. There it goes. It's probably nothing interesting, but I haven't seen this file before, so I'm looking forward to it. It's a PDF. Inject code for your drivers. Okay, we're just going to leave this there, and we're going to go do another contract, because that's what we're doing today. Decrypt a secure transmission. This is what I play the game for. These sort of things. Two ships in the night. Okay. Friends, some details that I just want me getting open. So there it is. Upload to the drop server. Password should be Quinoc. I'm not going to remember that, so I'm going to write that down. Quinoc. I really do need to open up a notes file, don't I? Just keep this open. There. See? Done. I don't actually have to write it down on a piece of paper. I don't know why I wasn't doing that before. So it's in the crossroads. It's C. Here it is. Okay. We're probably going to need the header. No, not the header. If this is the correct password, it should decrypt. We're about to find. Yep, there it goes. Let's. We're going to shift the camera around a little bit just because I don't know. It was bothering me a little bit. There we go. You see that source IP? I'm curious too. First, let's download this text. Now let's remove it. Now we're gonna disconnect, and then we're gonna connect to the IP, which is, I'll show you with the cursor. It's right here. You can see it tells you all your information. So you don't actually need to stay here. You can do everything in the game with just the terminal. You could actually get rid of um, this whole interface and just use the terminal, which is very difficult, but I'm not that good, so I wouldn't be able to do it. So let's connect. So 74125 237 119. It's a Jmail server. Okay. So now we need to go to the drop server and we need to upload home slash cx. Upload complete because it was a small file. Back to here, two ships in the night. Reply. Send. Done. Great. We'll do this a little bit later. I have a feeling that one's gonna push us forward, and I want to do this because I didn't get to do this one last time I played the game. So, let you guys read that while I check my WhatsApp messages. So what are we doing? His script has been uploaded to the Crossroads. Any script that his was to compete with that we can use to trace. This is on the Crossroads. Upload his script to the scripts folder of the target machine. As always, remember to tab complete upload commands. Okay, we're gonna click the contract details. Crossroads, file system, download the screenplay. Okay. It's downloaded. And I need to trace it, so we can just do the header of T2 screenplay. Connect to 37.187.27.55. Here we are. Probe. Firewall, and I only need to crack 2. To target script folder. Okay. Now, I think it's got a trace. I'm curious if it does or not. I'm ready to do this. No trace. Should be a piece of cake. It's incredibly easy, this one. There we are. Get rid of our digital footprint. Check our mail. Is that all he wanted us to do? Yeah, that's it. Just wanted us to upload it. I just wanted to see if I was supposed to um, get rid of the other one, and because now I know that I don't have to, well, we can just proceed. Swipe clean an academic record. Snap map is so convoluted. Like, look at this. We need to go here and remove it. Pretty cool interface, I actually think. I wish more of our actual sites and such had this, but most of the academic sites I've seen are look like they're straight out of the 90s. Probably because they are. Great. I already know what it is. Jacob Stevens. He's the one we need to remove. Shouldn't be too hard. Disconnected. Reply. Done. We're at 40 of 100. Great. Now you gotta ask yourself, are you kind of bored of those little contracts? I think we need to do something more substantial. Now, we've got one locked contract. We could do some death row things, but believe me, it's. I want to look at this one. Bit. If you remember Bit, he's the one who actually gave us the program that we're using. He was the instigator of all of this. He left us a message saying that he was probably dead. And then he wanted us to, help out. So here we are. Bit, a well-regarded member of CSEC and a personal friend of many people at CSEC, dropped off the grid for 2 weeks and hasn't contacted anybody. They'd like to make an official CSEC posting for anybody that wants to help. They're looking for information regarding his disappearance or his current state. Now, his message said he was likely dead. That's probably a safe assumption. We're going to accept this. We're going to find out for ourselves. His test, his relay, and the public drop server. If we find anything, we're to drop it in the drop server and they'll check it out. His test PC and his relay. We're going to go to the test PC first. So I already have this. We know there's nothing really here. But we should probably remove these. I didn't do that before. Oops. We gotta go to his relay. So after these finish, we'll be able to hack in and see what we can find. Now this is bitwise relay 1. I'm willing to bet there's more. That's just, I mean, my assumption. Okay, we're in. Let's scan the network. Nothing. EOS devices? Nothing. Okay. Let's look through stuff. Some IRC logs. No. Nothing regarding him. Man, my penis is so big, if I laid it out on a keyboard, it'd go all the way from A to Z. Wait. Okay. Uh, Nothing interesting there. If you're reading this, you run one of my relay servers. Throw a file from a server. I check it out occasionally. Okay. So let's download this. And we'll upload this to the Dropbox, but we're gonna go and connect to this server. Here we are, his drop server. Well, we could hack in. I don't think we need to though right now. I want to though. I really do want to. Let's complete the contract. We'll come back. Uh-huh. Okay. Guess that wasn't enough. Time to do our little thing. So here it is. No, it's here. We're going to set up some shells right now. So that we can get through that proxy as quick as possible. Do we have an idea of what it is yet? No. Here's the last pass. Solve B-R-E-E-Z-E-R. Breezer? Really? SQL1443 SSH 2. Almost there. And we're hacking in. See if we can't find anything interesting or useful. Scan the network, nothing. We're not even going to bother EOS scanning. We're just going to find something here. We're going to download that. We just got to grab as much stuff as possible right now. Okay, that's it. Cover tracks. Oh my god. Something in my eye. Disconnect. We're going to go to here. I want to open this. NTech. Okay. All right. So he was working for a company on a project. Project Junebug. Now, I never actually did that one, and I'm curious. I'm also curious about this. I'm going to hack JML. I want to see Vapor's stuff. Maybe... Yeah, that's what I want to do. Set up our shells. Oh boy. 11S 70L. Jesus. Come on, I just need to... Come on. Password is found. Got it, with less than a second left. We're awesome. Here we are. Excellent. Mail accounts. So here's us. Here's Vapor. Account info. That's his password. I'm gonna add that. Inbox. Sent. Real Nigerian Prince the Third. Hold on, what was his account name? It was his Vapor, right? Yeah, okay. Hold on. Not here. Gmail login. Well, we got his email. Got nothing else though. It's okay. All right, we're gonna forget about Vapor for now. That was kind of pointless on my part, and I'm sorry. So we're just gonna keep going. We're gonna do Project Junebug. No idea what it is, but I'm curious. So an incredibly delicate situation has come up, requiring the involvement of a skilled, anonymous outside agent, that's us, willing to be responsible for some questionable actions to greatly help an individual in need. Well, why not? Basically, like a cyber Robin Hood. We're accepting the contract. Check it out. Project Junebug. This isn't a normal request, and we're not going to treat it as such. We've been asked to perform a euthanization. Obviously, we sent out a few others to dig up data on it, and a few from outside groups so as not to raise suspicion. Some time ago, and largely speaking, it's come back all clear. It seems the man in question, one Elliot Witt, is hospitalized in considerable pain and, against his wishes, has been denied the option of death. Oh, I got it now. When I heard euthanization, I thought we were talking about euthanizing a computer system, wiping it entirely clean, like a mainframe or something. This is whoa. A failed attempt by his family earlier has prevented them from performing subsequent efforts until a member proposed this option. It seems the pacemaker he is fitted with allows remote access with proper authorization, and they believe this may be an avenue to fulfill this request. Naturally, given the nature of this request, we can accept that you may not want to be involved. Reply with deny in your response and we will remove you from the project. If you decide to help us with this matter, you should know that it will likely take some amount of investigation and testing, given that as far as we know, this has never before been attempted. We recommend starting with the target's medical record, identifying the chip, looking for its manufacturers, and going from there. Ooh, this is heavy. So, doctors, they can't uh, assist suicide. Um, it goes against their Hippocratic oath. Um, I mean, this whole situation just sounds messed up. I know if I was in that situation, I was in enough pain and I'd lived a life, I wanted it to end, and the doctors weren't letting me. I think I'd be pissed. I'd probably try to figure out a way to make it happen. Well, no moral dilemma for me. We're gonna help. We're gonna help this dude. Okay, let's grab the project details. Access the server. We're gonna make sure this guy gets exactly what he wants. This poor guy. So this whole thing, it almost seems like, what do you call it? Show that's going to be airing, supposedly its last season, season 5, Point of Interest, Person of Interest, if anybody's seen it. It's excellent show. I love it. One of my favorites for sure. Um, Seems like something that could happen on there. In fact, Person of Interest is what got me interested in kind of the hacking and all of that in computer code. Let's get into this mainframe or database or whatever it's called. Medical database. All right, we're in. I've got his record here. I'm just taking notes now. We're going to look through these before we do anything too rash. Okay. Kellis Biotech. Okay. Is designed patients with high risk for monitoring, connect remotely, providing answer real-time data. Given the sensitive nature of the system is hard-locked to only accept binary update packages signed by the build server of the chip's assigned software designer. Okay, so okay, so that's how that happens. Okay, so we'll have to use this and gain admin access to actually do anything firmware and patching. It's written by them. Okay, great. We now have the number we need to proceed. for a minute there. I was typing what I needed to type, but I forgot to type the port number. Oops. I'm not sure what I'm doing in here though. Just know that I need to be here. Kellis. We're going to download all of this. Okay. We're going to disconnect. We're going to connect to our own and take a look at what we've got here. Okay. Here he is. I need to get in to here. But I don't have what I need. Hmm. What do we do? What do we do? Where is... There we go. We didn't actually hack this one before. Now we're going to. Because I need something that I don't have. Didn't quite make it. Okay. Well, that's what happens. Now we're going to need to get into that server, but we need to change our IP, so let's begin. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. ISP mainframe is 68.144.93.18. Connecting here. Shit. Probe it. Come on. Web. ADSSH. 22. SQL. 1433. Oh boy. What is my IP? 31.67.41.110. Scanning. Prioritize routing and assign. Whew. Okay. So that's what happens if the trace finishes. Ugh. With somebody with anxiety like me, that could be quite the task. The very first time it happened to me, oh my god, I must have spent 5 minutes with that red flashing screen. Okay, now we're here. We might be okay. We've got a new IP address. Let's let's see. Where was the that was biotech. We got it. God. Oh boy. So we scanned it and we got this one. Let me see. Yep. Okay. Here we go again. Same password. Come on, we're almost there. We're in. I need to get a program so I can access port 104. I don't remember how to get it. View file system, production. Oh, there it is. KBT, port test. That's what we need. And then I also want to get this. I don't know what it is, but I want it. How much time? We got some time. We got about a minute. Secretary simulator. I'm so sure. Okay. Less stressful than the last hack we did, huh? God. Unbelievable. Okay, now we're gonna disconnect, connect here, and see what we got. We've got a lot of stuff in our home folder, but we have plenty of these now, so we can actually. What did I need to get into? I forgot. I forgot. Oh, the pacemaker. That's right. Where is it? I could probably just go and connect to it, but I want to find it in my net map, which really isn't a map. I don't know if you noticed that. It's more like a conglomeration of nodes all over the fucking place, which is extremely, extremely annoying. I should be able to move my shit around without having to worry about stuff. It's unbearable sometimes. Here we are. We're gonna hack. Here's that. This is the latest downloadable. Oh, let me fix low webcam. There we go. This is the latest program we downloaded. It opens up the medical services ports, which I have to tell you we will be using a lot of. And we're in. Secondary login. Okay. Well, at least he's got an okay heart rate. We've already been here? We have. And here we are. This is the information we needed. And this is what I get for not checking all the files. So we've got 1.2. And this guy wants to go. So we have to decide which one we want to give him. I think we give him the very first one, firmware 0.1. KBT, pacemaker, firmware software 0.1. Well, nothing's happening right now. I wonder if removing the firmware is going to do the trick. I guess we're going to have to find out, huh? I'm actually starting to feel bad for doing this. I mean, it's only a game, but Jesus, still. Okay. So, we need to take a look at this stuff. Pacemaker firmware cycle test.dll. I don't have that, do I? I don't. I need to get that. was produced somewhere else, wasn't it? Here we are, maybe? There it is. Pacemaker firmware cycle test.dll. Well, I think that's how we do it. They were just about to kill a man. He wants to go. I don't know why I don't feel alright about it. Game monitor. Log in. I uploaded it to the wrong place. I don't need to type all that out again. I just do this. Here we go. Back, remote monitor. Log in. Let's see. Well, I think that's it. We just killed a man. Contract successful. Okay, well, let's see. So this is a bit unorthodox, but I pulled some strings. It'll be the cut. All right, timeout. I actually feel emotional about what I just did. Like there was no other contract in the entire game, or I actually like felt what I was doing. That I had to research it. I had to gather the right codes, and then I had to upload a software update to a guy's pacemaker to kill him. You don't see the guy, you don't hear the guy, but oh my god, I was not expecting that. That was emotionally charged watching the monitor flatline like that. Oh god. Whew. God, that brings me back to when I lost my grandfather, actually. Hmm. So let's move on. Let's move on. All right. More hacking to do. So this is a bit unorthodox, but it pulled some strings. You'll be the one that did the bit contract before, looking for what happened there. I'm about some more information. He wants the same person on it. Uh, we just finished one of his signed contracts, so we're good to go. And with when it comes to pulling strings, blah blah blah. More collaboratively this time he wants to. So okay, so Vapor wants to work with us to try and find bit. That's what I'm getting from this mail. We need to go to the CSEC asset server, get a program, decrypt it with the password. So we don't need these, but I'm going to write this password down this time. We need to get a copy of this, and then we're going to reply back to him. We're going to download it, then we're going to remove it from the server. It's very OPSEC, very shady. So did that not have an IP? No, it didn't. We're going to get into Vapor System eventually, just not yet. Oops, wrong one. Here we are. Reply. So the trace kill, it diverts active traces against us, so we can work easier. Ended up with a list of servers and relays. Not sure how many of them are just virtual boxes. He's had a poke around, but he wants us to do it too. So we're going to go and do just that. Okay, so check this out. It looks pretty cool, right? I feel terrible. I just set up a shell on a guy's dead guy's pacemaker. That's a whole new low. Mm. There we go. See, suppression's active, traces at 100 still. Our proxy's gonna finish going. I'd say that's pretty good. We want to do the shortest ones possible. So what is that going to be? That's going to be SQL, FTP, SSH, and the web server. So we'll start with the web and work our way down. Ready? Uh-oh. Here we go. Just got to get the ports right. There we go. 3 running out of 4. We'll get SQL shortly. There we go. Port hack. come on, come on. And there we go. Now we can actually look in peace. Nothing here. We're not even going to do an ES scan. We don't need to. We'll download this and check it out on our server. So we don't have to stay here in this one. You see that blank look on my face? Remember how I told you I had bad memory? I was sitting there thinking, what was I supposed to do next? Oh yeah, I'm supposed to remove the logs. How do I remove the logs? It's pretty bad sometimes. I just blank out. Done. We can close this. Look at ours, file system, home. Check out the header. NTech repository backup. Okay. Can we decipher it? Probably not. We'll try it anyways. No, it needs a password. Okay. So let's connect to the IP that it gave us. Inviolability error? That can't be right. I don't think we can crack this. Okay. Let's give him that IP address. What was it? I mean, we needed to crack how many? 9 point something million or whatever? How is my thing incomplete? What am I missing? What are we missing? I'm not missing anything. EBWYN? Is it an N? Is it an H? I think that's an H. Fee. Okay. Sorry, bro. Are we going to be able to do this? I mean, we're not going to be able to crack it, I know that. I'm just wondering how we proceed because it wouldn't let me input that IP address. Submit it, which is strange. Can't do it. Nope. Can't do it. Did I just type in the address wrong before? I did type it in wrong, didn't I? That's amazing. Okay. Tech International Security Solutions, the future of digital security. I'm so sure. Oh, we've got multiple, don't we? Okay. We're just going to remove our stuff. These are not the logs you were looking for. Now we connected to a lot of different things here. So we've got an email server, we've got Zeus, we've got a contractor relay server. It's got that thing. It's got it too. You've got it too. Okay. Workstation core, email server, Zeus. Server, mail server, Zeus. That's what we wanted. God, I hate the net map so much sometimes, don't you? Oh, oops, forgot about that. Oh, that's counting down quick. Whoa. Scan the network. We've got quite a few here. Check our file systems. Anything interesting? Okay, no problem. We're remove our logs. Then we'll check out what we got around us. So this is the only one who doesn't have that inviolability. Okay, well I guess we're gonna have to hack into this one. What do we got? Proxy and a firewall. Excellent. Oops. Is that the wrong one? Yeah, that was the wrong one. Analyzing our password. I don't think this is a normal one. FM 0. What was that? That's never happened before. FM 0. I gotta get close to my screen. FM 0 JTR. Is that it? Yeah, that was it. Okay. You ready for this? I really do like the visuals of this game, though, I'll say that. I like how you can change themes, I like how you got little things going on. It's really kind of cool. You learn a lot of Unix commands, which come in handy. I've actually used quite a few on my computer since I started playing this game, just because it was easy to do that. Ah, file system. Excellent. What have we got here? Logs, logs, logs. None of them are ever related to actually what's on the computer. Here we are. Store. Medstream reference text. Store serve IPs. Prometheus and Romulus. Okay, let's add them. 156, 151.1.1, and 156, 151.1.12. Great. So we've got those IPs, asset packs, no idea. Prometheus. That's the Prometheus password, I'm willing to bet. From PW D88 PANNX, capital X. Channel S, Hacknet netcore.dll. Really? Okay. So let's go into the log and cover our tracks again. Great, we're gonna disconnect from here. Now I want to connect to Romulans first. See how the Romulans are faring with the Vulcans. Star Trek. I love Star Trek, by the way, and Star Wars and Battlestar Galactica, all of them. Pretty much anything science fiction I enjoy. So Romulus is what it is. Now we need to connect. Oh, excuse me, God. I'm perpetually tired. I think that's kind of my gimmick now, isn't it? It's always yawning and yawning. fucking yawning. Here's Prometheus. Let's log in. Username admin, password D88VANNX. Successful. Hey, we're in. Connect. Scan network. The mail server. Okay. File system. Home log bin system. Store. Insect project. Hacknet project. Now, Hacknet, title of the game, Hacknet is actually the software we're technically using that's allowing us to hack all of these things so easily. We could learn a lot through all of this, the Prometheus stuff. Sync devices, you know what that means. Scanning for EOS devices. Oh, here we go. We got a couple. And all of these. Love it. Admin, Alpine. So we can get rid of those, and we can do this. N Stanford. Then we'll do Murloc 33. Easy for me to remember. Removing logs. We'll go to the other phone, log in, admin, Alpine, enter file system, EOS, mail, notes. And there was nothing of interest in that phone at all. That was pointless. So now we've actually got a guy's username and his password. Let's see if we can use no, not web server, mail server. Log in, N Stanford, no D, Murloc, kind of like Matt Murdock, the Daredevil, which is awesome, by the way. Project update, cool. Concerns, don't care. Intech, don't care. Hope to the Hacknet team, don't care. Ooh, but this is important right here. The Romulus password. Excuse me. H7GG. An H or an N? I think that might be an H. But my site might be failing me. I think that's an L as well. LZ? Or is that a 2? Either way, we're going to find out. I'm going to try a bunch of these iterations. Where are you, Romulus? Here you are. Login. Admin. H7GGHKL2. Okay. Retry. Admin. H7GGNKL2. Successful. Sometimes the N and the H's look similar, unfortunately. Scan network. We already know it's connected to it. Actually, let's do an EOS scan. Let's see if there's anything on here. Nope, nothing. Contractors. Hacknet security tracer. HN repo archive. This is where it is. Okay. Password to view the uploaded file. Okay. Add note. Let's write this down. AX. Is that a B or an 8? Let's assume it's 2 8s. God. MSJA. I know my eyesight is crap, but it's not that bad. The text gets jumbled because it's so small and it's condensed. And let me tell you, you switch around the resolutions and all that, it doesn't help. So where's that contract relay server at? Whatever, I'll just connect to it like this. So it was 2 8s. Okay. Remove the logs. We're seeing this network. If you find its admin pass, wait, hold on. I've attached the IP of what I'm looking to now from the side I'm coming. Let's see, cracks in EN. If you find its admin pass, reply to this email with it. Now, the server is the key to where bit fits in all of this. Hold on, that's right. So this is the place we just hacked in, or not hacked into, logged into with the password that we just wrote down, the one with the 2 8s and no Bs, which means we've already got the details to complete this. So we'll write it down. AX88, and there we go. Add, send. Okay, there we go. And this is exactly what it's hoping for. The place has been stripped clean for one. It's a password he told very few people. Diving Sparrow. He's already read it. There's an email account you need to check out too. So you see the same. Download the file and decrypt it locally. Don't leave it. Okay. So where let's see what it is. Okay, we're going to download it. Then we're going to remove it. Then we're going to connect to the IP that was in the header. 62. His repo base. Wait, I don't need to do that. Already been here. Log in here. View file system. System bin log. Work. Cipher HN. Oh, archive. Was it Diving Sparrow still? Nope, that's not it. It's okay though. We'll check out our own stuff here. We've got it. So I'll read this aloud. I'm writing this in faith that I told you this password that you're the person I hope you are, and because it's all I have to work with right now. Thank you for looking so far. It seems a lot to ask for that anyone will read this, but I guess I'm doing a lot of that lately. To business then. If you're actually here then, well, that's already my worst case. And I have some hard requests to come. Oh, hard requests to me. Probably from me is what it's supposed to say. You must have run into the files on what NTech's up to, and I hope you feel the way I do about it. You've seen how good NSEC is already, incredibly so, and once it's polished up, I wonder how much of the freedom we have now will slip away. Yeah, you saw that software. That's intense. This is maybe actually fine. I'm fine with that on a lot of levels. I respect them trying to fix security and want it to work, even if it cripples what I'm best at, hacking. But not like this. The Hacknet project is the problem. It's great to make good security. It's even kind of okay to hold a lot of control over it and its usage. But breaking everything except what you've made isn't. Before I knew it, I'd contributed too much to Hacknet. It was an incredible project, fun and challenging, and they just threw resources at it endlessly. Amazing to work on. And I made something incredible. It's called partake. We're familiar with partake. Basically, a sum of my knowledge and skill. It opens the doors just about everywhere. I got curious after a while and broke into the mainframe and put it all together. Maybe the first complete build that had been done of the project with a complete partake wired in. It's not so hard to see what happens from there. They complete this, Hacknet gets out somehow, the world's in total chaos, and our one chance to stop digital security from falling into this insane monopoly slips away. Now, what we have isn't perfect, and NTech security is good, but Hacknet ruins everything. And if we don't stop it now, it might be too late to stop it ever. The CEO's email account tells the rest. Please, bit signed with a 0 instead of a 1, which is usually not good. Okay, let's write this down. Where's the mail server? Login. RC. Here we are. Former employee's gone rogue and is starting the project. Unlike most, I'm actually concerned that he knows what he's doing. He wants him to discourage him. Details are attached. Call him Bit. Replied from Anonymous. Understood. I'll take care of it. Good to have you on board. What are your plans? He's important and well informed. I've put out the order. Expensive, but he will be dead within the week. Charged to your account as per the normal. Dead? Okay, so I guess the CEO didn't want him dead. He just wanted him to stop messing with things. It's too late. You need to clear the wording. No specific action taken. Target is deceased. Payment will proceed as promised. So Bit's dead. So we know that he's gone. Now we can access the mainframe. We've got the password. We're going to access this mainframe. Looks like the CEO got a little over his head, didn't he? From Vapor. You read it too. You know what this means. At the very least, I'm starting with doing whatever I can to finish what Bit started, if this is how it ended. Well, you found a way into the contractor server. I was digging around for their backups. They store them offline, but the server auto-connect to the net at set intervals to pull updates down from production servers so they stay up to date. With some clever patch pushing, I think I can get it up. Getting you a connection isn't simple, but I have a plan. I've re-rigged one of my old sequencing programs to time it all for you. It's something I used to use to coordinate takedowns and the like when working with friends. Cool. We actually have the sequencer. Like, watch, I'll run it right now, and we can activate it. But before we couldn't do it. Just an upload a copy of it, right? It'll signal server and pipe connection through to you. You won't have long, but it should be enough. While I keep it online, get to their backup and wipe out everything with the word Hacknet in it. I'll keep it up, and while you're there, I'll wipe the mainframe. Okay. Now, I do want to. Can I log into Zeus? Oh, we're in. Whoa. What else? Oh, hey, hold on. Wow, the offline cycling backup. Okay. You ready for this? Okay. Let's do some hacking. I think we got it. All right. Whew. And so it ends. As revenge, it shallowed on me, just lashing out at what he was, and all too late to help him at all, but this felt right. I guess I should be more used to it. No one will notice, huh? Not except the ones who will be in a rage over the loss. No one's going to be thanking us, no matter how much damage it might have caused otherwise. Such is the way of things, I presume. You helped a lot and I'm grateful. There's only so much I can do with this veil of anonymity kept on. So I'll see you back at CSEC. There's always chaos there. I'll find a way to pay you back soon enough. I'm not sure if it's sensible to be writing this one first. It's all gone to plan. This should be basically the last you'll hear from me. This is from Bit. Maybe the last anyone hears from me. Morbid but true. But hey, this one's optimistic. If this ever gets sent you, that's the best news I could hope for. So thank you. I can't imagine it'll be easy. Will have been easy? This tense is going to take some getting used to. There's still one last thing I want to ask of you. Not that I haven't asked way too much already. Port Hack's not quite a standalone thing. It was once. But, well, you can probably understand now why this can't exist as something people can just pass around. Its core, the heart, is the last piece left. It's built to be untamperable, but I've done what I can. This is my last request of far too many. He's given us a link right here. Let's go to CSEC. Are we able to do these? No, I'd have to abort my current contract. That's okay. Here we are, the Port Hack Heart. Let's see what we can do. Open ports required for crack, 0. Port hack, initiating. Here we are at the source. Looks like it's deleting. Yeah, there it is. Whew.
Hi, my name's Bit, and if you're hearing this, I'm already dead. It also means Porthack Heart stopped, and my scripts worked. Which means we're finished. Which means you've done it. Doing this now was our last chance, I think. While they're in a rush to finish it all, and not under the eyes of the whole world yet. So, thanks. Thanks. If all's gone right, there's just one copy of Hacknet left to delete. And you're looking at it.
Wow. Okay. and then we've got credits. I mean, it was such a fantastic game. I really enjoyed it. Matt Trobiani did such a good job, and everybody who worked on it was fantastic. The music, while I didn't play any this go around, was actually phenomenal as well. Um, I really enjoyed the experience, the whole user interface, the interaction with the NPCs. Uh, fight. Basically, you're fighting for your own computer, which is, I guess, quote unquote, your life or whatever. And you've got all these tools at your disposal. It's just up to you to figure out how to use them. Um, with people with no computer command skills whatsoever, this game offers not only a chance at catching a glimpse inside of that world, but also allows you to learn some of those basic commands as well. So, I mean, if now I have the capability to, I have a, I have a foundation to expand upon, and that is made possible by this game. So it's something I'm always going to be grateful for. But it was fantastic in the way that they made it work out. The layout of everything was phenomenal. Um, the graphics were awesome. I mean, you could argue, well, what graphics? It's not like trying to play something like Call of Duty Next Gen, where so you can see their nose hairs move or anything like that. But it was a fantastic game, and I feel great for playing it. And I think it's probably one of the best $10 I've ever spent. Honestly, this is the second time I've played through it, but what a great time it was. So here we are. We're back in our operating system. We've got an unknown error with port hack. But one last thing from Matt Troviani. Congratulations, you've just completed Hacknet. And this started as a side project in a 48-hour game jam between friends, and people liked it so much that he worked on it casually for a while to produce a prototype version in 2012. Now, I never actually played that version, so when I picked up this one here in 2015 off of Steam, it was brand new. It was really really cool. Now the response, continuing with the letter, the response was amazing, and though I ended that version with an email saying I was stopping working on the game for other projects, I couldn't stay away. I kept working on it pretty quietly behind the scenes, and eventually it became what we just finished. So thanks for playing, and you guys, thanks for joining me on this. Now, if you like the game, send him an email. He's got his email here. Let him know what we think. Suggestions are welcome. If we're interested in following more stuff or want to bug him, he's got his Twitter on here. It's at ORANN. Uh, Thanks, signed Matt. P.S. Linked computers a few secrets from the game on it. Take a look. So why don't we take a look at that before we sign off? Credit server, a music changer. That's kind of cool. Let's see what we've got on here. Credits. Congratulations. Hidden stuff. So open CD tray will open the CD tray of the computer you are connected to. If you're connected to yourself, it'll open your physical drive. This works if you connect to an opponent's computer in multiplayer mode and do it then too. The command close CD tray closes it again. Now, I don't know what they're talking about multiplayer mode. I've never actually um, experienced that, so I'm curious. But I'm actually going to try it. I've got nothing obscuring my CD tray down here, so let's see. Why not? Open CD tray. No, nothing. It's because I'm connected to another one, obviously. So we'll have to try that later. Fork bomb. Fork bomb is something that I've actually used multiple times, and I like it. It's basically a virus that he runs to the game for use in multiplayer mode, and you can run it on connected node. And when it's run, it disables that node for 30 seconds. If you run it on yourself or an opponent in multiplayer mode, it'll start filling up your RAM quickly. If it fills all of it, it'll restart your computer in game. If you're quick, you can identify the player ID of the virus and use the kill command to disable it before you get busted with it. Now, this is a security tracker. Now, this is the file that we deleted in the first mission, but it's a working file, and it begins tracking you if you execute it. The computer has a copy of it in the bin folder if you want to download it and try it out. Make sure you kill the process quickly. Yeah, it's interesting. Name generation. The names of computer and companies in Hacknet are procedurally generated from a list of possible main names and postfixes. Every time you play, it'll be different, which is true. So we had my main computer in my connected proxy node was actually entirely different in 5 different games that I've got set up for different things, which is really cool. Internal consistency. The servers in the game are internally consistent servers with procedurally generated accounts and emails. Try hacking the email server you connect to all the time and check it out. See if you can decipher the storage format of emails and how my parser works. Hint, he's got a thing there. I don't really understand that. I'd have to look into it. And more computers have file systems which, while not incredibly rich, do usually have a few gems in them. Explore a little and see what you can find. So let's go back. Secret path. There's a big secret path in Hacknet that's essentially a third faction. If you're looking for more, try playing again and being more aggressive. Look more closely for secrets, especially at how things happened, how things got where they did, and where they came from. All people and hackers can be traced and investigated if you look hard enough. Like the L message board that we went through. Another thanks. A quick present, if you decide to play again, there's a server you can access from the start of the game with all the port exploits on it, and you can access it at 1337, 1337, 1337, 1337. That's right, delete. Wallpapers. He's actually got a link here to a DeviantArt. Um, angelushellion.deviantart.com. All the both full resolution wallpapers can be found there for the green and white themes. So I will include a link with the description after the stream is done to that DeviantArt, so you guys can access it. I'll have Matt's Twitter and his email for you guys to get in touch if you like it or you want to make suggestions, want to tell him how horrible his game is, whatever you want. Um, Here we go. Here's our stuff. We've got all of these, and then we've got the security tracer.exe now. I'm going to download it because I'm a masochist. Great. Now, I actually want to connect to that elite server before we go. Here we are to the cheater's stash. Probe it. We can just hack right in. View file system. It's got all these. Home. YRC logs. So here's all of our starter ones. This is really great. Scan, there's nothing there. Okay, disconnect. Now you ready to run that security tracer? Watch what happens. Does that, right? Now we can check our processes, and we can kill 246, should kill that one, and then we'll kill 243, kills that, right? So say you run, so anything you run that stays over there that you have to physically go and close, you can just hit PS, shows you the processes, and then you just type kill and you type in the PID number, which is listed there. So that's going to be it. Uh, Thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you guys later. If you like the stream, you like the video, make sure to like it down below, give me a thumbs up. Feel free to comment, get in touch with me. You can add me on Twitter at Eve Jeremiah Cole. You can see it right over here. You can get in contact with me on Steam, xHamr, no spaces. Um, you can add me on there. Feel free. It's perfectly fine. Please subscribe. It really helps me out. While I do this for fun, I also like interacting with the community. So until next time, guys, thanks for joining me with this Let's Play series with Hacknet. You can find it on Steam for $9.99. And that's it. I'll see you guys later.